This podcast is rated M for mature. Content is generally suited for 17 and up. May contain intense violence, blood and gore, sexual content, and or strong language. So if you're offended by words like and please continue listening.
You're listening to the Second Opinion Podcast. This podcast has been brought to you by Second Opinion Productions. Gaming is our passion. Podcasting is our profession. Check us out at secondopinionpod.com.
What is going on, guys? It is Celeb, and this is a weird special episode, I guess. It's a little different this time around. It's episode 133, and I'm not joined by anybody today. It's just me by myself, and the reason being is because of some scheduling and so on and so forth. But I'm not able to do it this afternoon, so I wanted to make sure to get a podcast out to you guys to talk to you about some stuff that's going on in the industry, and kind of get just a gist of like what's going on with the Second Opinion Podcast, with the upcoming Rantcast that is with me and Jen from Second Opinion Productions, and just some new stuff going on with the site as well. So first off, I guess I'll start out by talking about, how we usually do it, of what you've been drinking, what you've been gaming. I haven't been drinking anything this week. No beer has been consumed by the great Celeb. I've been too busy to drink. I've been too busy to chill, really. We've just been kind of on the go, left and right, getting ready for some stuff that's kind of coming up soon. My brother's wedding is coming up, and we also have just been kind of working around the clock. Me and Dara have been working a lot, and we also don't really have too much time, as I said earlier, to really kind of just relax. So we've been working a lot, haven't had much time to drink, but gaming-wise, we have been gaming like crazy. Whenever we get home, we'll chill, and we've been recording the gameplay couples, which you can actually find on our YouTube page, youtube.com/Second Opinion Podcast. You can find all of that over there of me and Dara playing Minecraft, playing Diablo, playing some classic games like Destroy All Humans. Later on in the week, we'll be playing some more of that, of Minecraft. I'll be gradually uploading the videos throughout the week. And then we'll also be doing some video uploads of us playing some more Soul Calibur, us playing some Legacy of Kain, some Soul Reaver. There's going to be all different types of stuff. And hopefully soon, I will have my Destiny gameplay corner up as well. Which the gameplay corner is like the regular, just Celeb himself version of the gameplay couple. So make sure to check that out on the Second Opinion YouTube page. Also, make sure to check out all the wonderful content over at secondopinionpod.com. There is some great content that we've been adding here recently with Toaster finally coming back to Second Opinion Productions. He finally got his full moving and everything done, is moved down to Florida because of a job, and also just went to PAX Prime with Jen. And he'll be having some more content from PAX Prime posted up pretty soon as well. Today he actually posted an article called Haters Gonna Hate, and it's about Destiny, because Destiny, as many of you know, hasn't been getting very good, it's kind of on and off hits, like all different types of people talking trash about it, saying that it's a crap game, or it's this game or that game, or blah, 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 blah. And it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's a game. I like it. Toaster likes it. Some people don't like it. Whatever. But, there's a lot of hate out there going on with it right now. And I hate seeing it. So Hate. Anyways, gaming-wise, yeah, like I said, we've been just gaming a lot, doing a lot of different stuff. And one thing that I did want to talk about, too, real quick, is video games coming soon. On the 23rd of September, we got Disney Infinity Marvel Superhero Edition coming out. You have the regular version, and you also have like a collector's version. It's like $179, I think, for the collector's version. And I'm trying to see right now exactly what the collector's version comes with. It comes with, good lord, it comes with all 5, I think, of the main figures. It's got Iron Man, Thor. It's got the whole bunch from. It's got the entire Avengers crew, and it also has another gigantic ass dude on there. I don't know exactly who this guy is. Maybe it's just the base, and he's one of the bad characters. But it's got Iron Man, Thor, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Hulk, and Captain America. Also, you get the toy box, game discs, you get play sets, all that different stuff, web code cards, $179, and the regular version, I think it just comes with like 4 of them in the game, and it's like $79 or $74.99. 23rd, you also have FIFA 15 coming out for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, pretty much everything. There's all different types of stuff. Tomorrow you have Naruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm, another Naruto game's coming out. Air Conflict Vietnam comes out tomorrow as well. I know I'm kind of jumping around here, but I forgot that I actually had it on the PlayStation 4 section on GameStop's website. There's a few other games coming out. Forza Horizon comes out on the 30th. What else comes out on the 30th? Oh, Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor, which Jen and Jeremy actually got to play while at PAX, and they said they freaking loved it. They loved every ounce of this game. They couldn't stop playing it. I mean, they said it was totally crazy. They loved the game. Toaster actually said that he really liked it, but he probably liked it because there's all types of people out there saying that it's very similar to Assassin's Creed, so he probably liked it because of that, but he's not here, so I'm able to say that without him bantering back at me, telling me to shut the hell up. So, also, real quick, October 3rd, Super Smash Bros. Comes out for Nintendo 3DS. There's a demo out now, a few codes popping out here and there, and it's going to be big. It's going to be really big, and I guess that's really kind of it. No Music Minute today. We're going to kind of get down into some of these news topics and talk about some stuff. So there's been some little bit of craziness out and about in the industry today. I don't really know what to say about a lot of it, because some of it is real touchy on a subject, and I guess I'll talk about that first, and then we can kind of talk about some of the other stuff. Xbox has officially purchased Minecraft today, and I don't really know what to think about it. You know, like I don't know what to think. Like they purchased Mojang this morning, and directly after that, Notch posted up this letter on pastebin.com, and I guess I can somewhat read you the letter real quick. I'm leaving Mojang. I don't see myself as a real game developer. I make games because it's fun and because I love games and I love to program, but I don't make games with the intention of them being huge hits. I don't try to change the world. Minecraft certainly became a huge hit, and people are telling me that it's changed games. I never meant to do that either. It's certainly flattering, and to gradually get thrust into some type of public spotlight is interesting. Then he goes on to talk about a while back whenever he separated away from Minecraft development and tried to do other things here and there and got pulled back into it. basically, when it cuts down to it, he also states right here, as soon as the deal is finalized, I'll be leaving Mojang and going back to doing Ludum dares and small web experiences. If I ever accidentally make something that seems to gain traction, I'll probably abandon it immediately. Considering the public image of me is already a bit skewed, I don't expect to get away from negative comments by doing this. But at least now, I won't feel the responsibility to read them. I'm aware this is going against a lot of what I've said in public. I have no good response for that. I'm also aware a lot of you were using me as a symbol of some, what is this? Symbol of some perceived, I'm sorry, I couldn't read it. Perceived struggle. I'm not. I'm a person. I'm right there struggling with you. I love you, all of you. Thank you for turning Minecraft into what it's become. But there is too many of you, and I can't be responsible for something this big. In one sense, it belongs to Microsoft now. In a much bigger sense, it belongs to all of you. It's belonged to all of you for a long time, and that will never change. It's not about the money. It's about my sanity. And that's all he had said. All he had left to say. But he did state as well that I think Jen, who else is all leaving? Him, Jen's, and someone else is leaving as well. They're fully leaving, but Microsoft owns Minecraft now. So there's been a ton of talk this morning about, what's going to happen to the other versions, the mobile version, the PlayStation versions, what's going on. Owen from Mojang released this note this morning that was, answering a lot of different concern. There is no reason for the development, sales, or support of the PC, Mac, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4, Vita, iOS, and Android versions of Minecraft to stop. Of course, Microsoft can't make decisions for other companies or predict the choices that they make in the future. But at this point in time, Minecraft will still continue on PlayStation and mobile as well. When the word spread last week that Microsoft is considering to purchase Mojang and its games, fans were concerned about the future of the games. Would Minecraft be an Xbox exclusive? Would it be locked out of Windows phones, locked to Windows phones from now on? Xbox chief Phil Spencer said that Microsoft would continue to help develop Minecraft on all platforms that made its $2.5 billion brand in the first place. So at this point, it seems like Microsoft will actually be somewhat letting Mojang still make content for the PlayStation version, the mobile version, and so on and so forth, which will be nice, because me and my wife were actually talking about this morning of saying, what is going to happen with all of this? Like, what's going on? Does the PlayStation version, is it just going to stop? Are they going to cut servers? But from what they're saying is, from actually a quote from it, this is a game that's found its audience on touch devices, phones, iPads, and consoles, and obviously its true home on PC. Whether you're playing on Xbox, whether you're playing on a PlayStation, Android, iOS device, our goal is to continue to evolve and innovate with Minecraft across all of those platforms. So at this point in time, from what they're saying, Microsoft owns Mojang, but their titles will not be exclusive to Xbox. It will be going out on mobile, hopefully, which that actually really excites me. Hopefully that means that the Adventure Pack will be coming to the PlayStation version as well. So, which is like totally, that's actually a really big thing Really big thing. And I'm kind of blown away by it because that's the first thing that I've actually read right now of him saying that. I saw the video this morning, but it was like way early this morning. That's a huge thing, and it kind of bridges the gap between Microsoft and Sony as well, of saying Microsoft is willing to, if they ever got to that point of owning some of these companies, they are willing to actually still let some of their companies produce for, the competitor as well, of pushing that out, because Microsoft would be making that money. They would still be making that money, and it just brings more money into the company. So that's pretty big, and I'm totally I'm totally blown away by it that they'll actually going to let that still happen. So it's a pretty big deal, and I don't know, man. Like it's huge. I think it's really awesome. Maybe you guys don't think it's as awesome, but whatever. Microsoft actually bought Mojang for $2.5 billion, which is a ton of money. But it's still just, I don't know. It's weird to see Notch just kind of up and leave. I know that he's been trying to get away and do his own thing for a while. But it kind of sucks at the same time, because it almost was to the extent of saying it's almost to the extent of saying it was way too much pressure for him, way too much pressure for him, and he couldn't take it anymore, so he decided to up and leave. So also real quick, I want to talk about Destiny as well. Destiny is a game that's near and dear to my heart. And, it would have been awesome to have Toaster on at the same time right now to talk about this. But there's so much hate going out to Bungie about Destiny. So much hate. There's so many people out there saying that the game is shit, saying that the story is horrible, the multiplayer sucks, and I've never disagreed with people more than what I do right now with the way that Destiny is being hated on. It is a fantastic game that I have had nothing but enjoyment out of. Just talking about it now makes me want to get up and go in there and play the title, because it's so freaking good. It's such a good game. I would even say it's close to being, if not on the same level as their Halo products that they pushed out whenever they still owned Halo itself. So I don't really understand why people have been hating on it so much. Like I said, it does aggravate me to hear everybody sit there and say constantly that the game sucks when it doesn't. I mean, when it's actually a really good, well-made game, awesome multiplayer, so many customization options for your characters, it's ridiculous. But oh man, sorry about that, guys. But that's just how the games industry has become. There's a lot of people out there that will say what they want to say, and they'll say it however they want to say it, and they don't give a shit. It's that's just how things are. They're just gonna do whatever, say whatever, and I'm fine with that, man. I really am fine with that, because that's something that we've actually built up. And back in the day, I used to get really upset about it. I used to get beyond upset about it. I'd get so upset, I'd get to the point of just being you know what, I'm done dealing with this shit. I can't keep working in the games industry. I can't do this stuff anymore if people are just going to consistently hate on shit. But seriously, whenever it cuts down to it, I can't hate on the haters. That's the best way of saying it. Because, I can understand why Xbox fans would be upset, with the fact that PlayStation has a little bit more exclusive content. They're going to have earlier content as well. But at the same time, when you really think about it, Activision has been making titles like Call of Duty pretty much on a heavy basis for Xbox. They've blatantly came out and said before, Xbox is, one of the best consoles for Call of Duty. I mean, it has so many gamers on their system that just play Call of Duty. And it has such a big fan base. With Destiny, they were really pushing it to have a big, heavy release on PlayStation, and I think they've succeeded in that aspect, and there's a lot of people that don't like it, and that's whatever. I mean, if they don't like it, think about this. In all the years that Call of Duty has been coming out, there was maybe 1 or 2 years that it was like the DLC was launched the same exact time on PlayStation and Microsoft. Most of the time, it wasn't. Most of the time, it was like, I think it would be like a 3 to 4 month, 3 to 4 month spread on DLC releasing for PlayStation. And it's just like, why are you griping? Like, really, why are you griping? Because I'm looking at it from a fan aspect of Destiny. Like, it's all you're really not getting at this point is maybe a couple of missions and some skins. On the Xbox deal with Call of Duty and Activision, they would get DLC, they would get skins, they would get all this stuff like months ahead of time. With Destiny, you're getting maybe just a couple of packs that are exclusive to PlayStation. And it's just like, it's gun packs. It's literally gun packs. It's like skins for your guns, and you get like 1 or 2 extra missions. And that's it. So it's not timed exclusive DLC. If you bought the Season Pass, or the Season Extension, or whatever they're calling it, you will actually get those missions the same exact time that everybody else gets them. So there's really no reason to gripe when you think about it. I mean, when you really think about it, there's nothing to be griping about. You're going to have the same exact content, the same exact experience. But the thing that upsets me, that makes me want to gripe, is that those people that were griping about that content not being available are now coming out and saying that the game itself just sucks. It's just a horrible game. The multiplayer sucked. Nothing was done properly. The level up system's horrible. Blah, 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 blah. And it's bullshit, guys. I mean, it's complete bullshit. And if you want to call me out for it and whatever, that's fine. Call me out. But it's bullshit, and you know it. The game, the game does have its little bitty problems here and there. But when it really cuts down to it, it cuts back to the game might have been a little overhyped. Might have been. But I really don't think it was. It was pushed across to be a full, 3 to 4 player, or 3 to 6 player co-op game. Like, while you're playing online, you can just, go about. People can join you whenever they want, leave whenever they want. You're basically in this world with a bunch of different guardians, and you're going about it. And I have loved every freaking minute of it. I haven't stopped playing the game and been like, man, that kind of sucked. I have loved every minute of it. I have all 3 characters. I have I think a level 19 Hunter. I have a level 4 Titan and a level 4 Warlock. I'm just now getting into the Warlock and the Titan aspect. The only thing that I would say that they really needed to change in the game was bringing about the ability to skip cutscenes. That's it. Because I really hate watching these cutscenes. Like, you have to go back. Any cutscenes that have been played, you have to go back and literally sit there and watch the cutscenes all over again. You can't skip them. But at the same time, it's whatever. If I'm sitting there playing video games, I'm not in some rush. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit down and be like, oh my god, I got 30 minutes. I need at least 25 minutes of gameplay. That's not the reason why I sit down. I sit down and I play video games because I enjoy playing them. And if you don't enjoy playing them, I don't know, dude. Go back to the arcades, spend money on stuff, Go do whatever you want to do, but don't gripe about a game that literally is not that bad of a game. If anything, I think it's one of the best titles that Bungie has launched. I think that it trumps what Halo 3 was. And because Halo 3, in my eyes, was not very good. Halo 4, still, I understand that was like a separate project, a separate studio, whatever. But whenever you're cutting down to like, okay, here's the games we can really think that Bungie worked on in the past couple of years that you can compare to these games. Halo 3, ODST, and Reach. Okay? Please try and tell me that Reach, ODST, and Halo 3 were good games. They weren't. They weren't at all. Halo 3 was nice because, the ability to play the game, because Halo 2 was so fucking good because of its multiplayer. But please do not sit there and try and tell me that, that when it really bases down to gameplay mechanics, to the way things were done, way things were designed, you're seriously going to sit there and try and tell me that the game was not as good as Halo 3 or whatever else. I mean, come on, guys. Seriously. Get your head out of your asses and start thinking about shit that's going on with this game. It's one of the highest, hyped games of the year. Most pre-ordered title of all time. And its sales are literally almost right there with the most bought game ever. Purchased game ever. The game is awesome. And if you haven't played it and you've just been hating on it, or if you haven't played it and you're listening to a friend sit there and tell you don't play it because it's not as good as you think it is, don't listen to them, man. Try it for yourself. Try to do things differently. Try and play with all three characters. Try the multiplayer. Don't just hate on stuff just because you hear somebody else talking about it. It's ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. Anyway, so with that being said, my final notes are about Second Opinion Productions and what's kind of going on there, what we're going to be doing. Soon enough, me and Jen will be doing the rant cast for Second Opinion Productions, and I'm very excited about it. It's something fresh, something new. Maybe, hopefully, we'll be able to kind of like get a gist of like how we want to do it and push it across. I'm really, really excited about it. You can check more information of that out on our Spreaker page, Spreaker.com/This is Second Opinion Pro. We'll have a ton of information about that up as well very soon. And I'm getting some new equipment, finally. I did get the AverMedia Game Capture HD 2. Me and Dara are doing gameplay reviews with that, and couples and whatever else. In the next week and a half to 2 weeks, hopefully you guys will hear my voice a little bit kind of clearer and smoother and have that radio quality. That's because I'm getting a ton of new equipment to really amp up the Second Opinion podcast and amp up the different stuff like our reviews and whatever else. I'm getting a blue mic. I'm getting the whole gist. I'm getting everything, and I'm really excited about it. I'll be actually getting back into doing voice acting again as well. So very, very, very excited about that as well. But that's really pretty much it. Also, make sure to check out 16-Bit Assassins, our other podcast on Second Opinion Pro. They just posted up one of their latest and greatest podcasts here recently. So make sure to check it out, secondopinionpod.com. Really appreciate you guys tuning in today. I know it's been a kind of a strange, weird, different episode with just me here by myself. But I wanted to make sure to mainly talk about the Minecraft thing and also talk about Destiny as well. And I remember I said I was going to talk about The Evil Within. But you can actually go and check out my opinion of that on our YouTube page, which I'll have linked in this article that I post on Second Opinion Productions and on Spreaker as well. I'll have it linked in the details below. I have my full opinion on why you guys should really give The Evil Within a chance, because it's going to be a fantastic game, great game. I'm really, really excited for it. It's going to bring back the survival horror genre like crazy, and you'll hear me say survival horror genre in that video like 20 times, so get used to it. Just big ups to Bethesda, big ups to Tango Gameworks, Shinji Mikami for bringing this game out, and it really actually, in my point of view as like a survival horror video game fan, it's really kind of like the second coming of Resident Evil 4 that we've been waiting for. Not, like Resident Evil 6. That was, oh my god, that was bad. Anyways, like I said, I really appreciate you guys tuning in today. Strange episode, whatever. But make sure to share the podcast. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube page as well. Tell your friends about us, guys. Tell everybody about us. If you like the podcast, email us at, or actually you can email me at soleb@secondopinionpod.com. Email us some questions. Let us know what you think about the podcast. Let us know if there's anything you think we should change about the podcast. If you think that we should jump off a bridge, then let us know that. Email me, or actually you can hit me up on Twitter as well at twitter.com/S0LEB. My shout outs go to the entire Second Opinion crew, also to my amazing wife in the other room right now playing some Minecraft. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure to check us out next Monday for episode 134. I think I'll have the entire crew back then. Yeah, that's it, guys. So thanks for something. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace out.
Thanks for tuning in to the Second Opinion Podcast. This podcast has been brought to you by Second Opinion Productions. Gaming is our passion, podcasting is our profession. Check us out at secondopinionpod.com and make sure to follow us at Second Opinion Pro.